you feel, man? How you doing? Good to see you.
All right.
Smell that alcohol.
All right, FightHype.com here with Devin Haney. Devin, you've been waiting to get on Showtime. You got that opportunity against Mason Menard. Have you watched your opponent Mason Menard on tape heading into this fight at all?
Yes, I watched a little bit of footage on him. Some of his more recent fights. I try not to watch my opponents too much because a guy can watch me all day and we get in there and it'll be a total different fighter. So.
What are you looking to get out of this fight?
Oh, to be victorious. Of course, that's the main thing. Come out with the W and look good doing it.
Is it about more than that, or do you just want to get the W, or do you want something impressive, something spectacular?
No. Like I said, I gotta look good doing it. The world is watching, and I gotta look good doing it. I gotta put on a show.
Why do you think at 19 years old, Showtime? I saw recently on social media they followed you around, got inside your life to see what it was like to be with you. Why are they giving you the main event, and why did they bring that kind of production around you?
Well, because they know that I'm a young star, and they've been watching me for a while, and they know my potential that one day I'm gonna be a pay-per-view star. So right now they start while I'm young.
Now you look at the record of the guy you're fighting: 33 wins, 2 losses. Does that impress you, or do you look at it like he's got a padded record against easy opponents, or how do you look at that coming into fight night?
No, it doesn't impress me. His record is his record. I can say his record is padded just like I can say my record is padded. At the end of the day, I think he's a good fighter, and come May 11th, we gonna see what he's about.
Now I gotta ask, did you see about 2 weeks ago Gervonta Davis, guy you've called out before? Did you get a chance to see his world title winning fight?
Yes. I saw I caught it on the tail end, but it really wasn't that long. So, but he looked good. He looked strong. He looked ready. He looked in shape. So I'm happy for him.
Is that a fight still on your mind?
As of right now, the only fight on my mind is Mason Menard.
That's right.
So what weight do you feel like you're growing into right now?
I don't know. 135 right now. I'm making weight pretty good. My weight's coming along good. I was just training in California with Snack, so they helped me with my weight, and I'm feeling good at 135. So maybe after this fight, if the belt is tied up at 135, I might go down to 130. We never know.
In sparring, you've been showing that. A lot of people have been impressed with what they're seeing on Instagram. Do you feel like you're developing into a knockout puncher?
All I'm getting is my man strength. Earlier in my career, I wasn't really getting knockouts because I was only 17 years old. I was only 17, but now I'm getting my man strength, and it's coming along good.
I know Floyd still keeps in touch with you. Has he talked with you at all in the lead up to this fight?
Oh yeah, we did a whole workout together. He's been there every step of the way. I'm able to call him up whenever I need help with anything. So I appreciate him for that.
Can you share anything he may help with you in between the ropes? Is there any tips he gives you on things like that?
You know what I'm saying? I can't give away those gems. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to be able to have somebody like him give me such great knowledge. I'm not gonna just share it with the world.
You can't tell us, but is he teaching you stuff like?
Oh,
yeah.
Man, he's teaching me a lot. A lot of crafty tricks.
Now you get compared to him, young American fighter coming up. What ways are you different than Floyd Mayweather though? If stylistically in the ring, things like that.
Well, when Floyd was coming up, he really wasn't punching like how I am as of 19 years old. He was throwing a lot of punches. He was throwing sharp combos, but now I'm starting to punch, and hurt guys. But Floyd is one of the greatest fighters to ever live, and I would love to be at where he's at.
What are the similarities?
Oh, it's a lot of similarities. The speed, the slickness, the boxing IQ. It's a lot.
Did you get a chance to see the AB fight, Adrien Broner's fight? I know you sparred with Jessie Vargas to help him with that fight.
Yeah, I got a chance to see it. I believe it was a close fight. I don't know because I gave Jessie 6 out of the first 7, so I don't know. I'm not mad with the draw, but I don't know. I was leaning towards Jessie, but
if someone would want,
but maybe I was biased. I don't know.
biased for Jessie. You mean,
biased because I was sparring with him, so maybe I was biased.
What do you think? Do you think Broner breathed some new life back into his career? You know, or what do you think about his performance?
I believed he looked much better than he looked in his last few performances, and you know, Kevin Cunningham did a great job with him. And
also Ryan Garcia, a guy you fought in the amateurs, was six times.
Six times, yeah.
three each apiece who won.
Yeah.
Well, he fights in the main event tomorrow. He's like yourself. He's making a lot of noise for a guy at 19, same age as you. Are you going to be watching his fight tomorrow? What do you think about Ryan?
You know, Ryan's doing a great job, you know, promoting himself. You know, I wish him the best of luck tomorrow. And yeah, if I got time, of course, I'll watch it.
Is that a big fight down the line that you think when you?
Oh yeah. You know, I've spoke with Golden Boy before, you know, and they said that, you know, eventually you want to make that fight, and yeah, you know, down the line it will be a big fight.
I gotta ask you because he did call out Gervonta Davis. Is that a good fight? Who do you think would win that fight between those two?
I don't know. You know, I don't know, man. That's a good fight, man. If they ever fight, may the best man win. I don't want to give my prediction on that fight.
Is there anything else you want to let the fans know heading into May 11th in Philadelphia?
Just tune in, just watch me, because I'm gonna put on a hell of a performance. You know, I'm very excited. I trained really hard for this. The guy I'm fighting, Mason Menard, he's a tough opponent. On paper, he's my toughest opponent, and I know he's gonna come to fight. He's a knockout artist. So you know, if the world feels like I haven't been tested, watch May 11th. Any
warnings to Mason Menard, or is he, what should he expect?
We ain't giving no warnings. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The art of war. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna warn him. I'm coming how I'm gonna come.
All right, thank you, Devin. Good luck.
For sure.
Thank you. All right, next champ.
Yeah. Here for you today. How excited are you to get back into the ring?
I'm very excited. My last fight got canceled. I trained really hard for it, but I'm excited to be headlining and on national television.
You look focused and you look sharp. Tell us what training was like.
Training has been great. You know, I did half of my training camp in Vegas. Then I went to California. I did a lot of different shit, stuff that I wasn't used to, but I feel like I'm in the best shape.
In the best shape. Your component is a lot more experienced, and he's known for knockouts. Is that something that you guys try to adjust to in training, or?
On paper, he's more experienced than me, but I've been in the ring with the likes of Floyd Mayweather, Sam Judah, Sean Porter. A lot of different world champions. So on paper, he is more experienced, but my amateur career and everything, is far more than his.
Do you feel? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So as far as knockouts, with the 8-ounce glove, anything can happen. Everyone's basically a knockout puncher, so I'm not worried or anything.
Do you feel like sometimes you get overlooked because how young you are?
No, I don't know about getting overlooked because I've been turned down by numerous different opponents. So if I was getting overlooked, it would be a line of guys saying, "Hey, let me fight him," and it's not. So.
After this fight, if you come on top and get the W, who do you feel like you want to fight next?
I don't want to say that. The 135-pound division is basically tied up right now with Lomachenko and Linares, and Robert Easter fighting Mikey Garcia. So I might go down to 130. I don't know.
Okay, thank you so much.
What's that shit, boy?
Let me see. I'll hold my box up. Oh, yes. Here with Eyes on the Game here at Mayweather Boxing Club, being joined by the undefeated, always talented Devin Haney. Now you are headlining on May 11th against Mason Menard. Can you kind of talk about that fight and what it means to you to headline it?
It's a big opportunity to be headlining, especially at such a young age on national television. You know, I'm very excited, and I've been training really hard for it.
Now, do you feel more pressure because all eyes are on you? I mean, they have been on you, but now it's like, you know, the spotlight.
You know, for this fight, I'm actually more excited. You know, that the world gets to finally see me. You know, before it was a lot of people watching me on the internet, but now the world can watch me live. So I'm excited for it.
Now, looking at your opponent, Mason, he has quick hands, obviously knockout power, knockout candidate of the year 2 years ago. So, you know, how have you been preparing for him, though?
You know, like I said, I've been training really hard. With 8-ounce gloves, you know, pretty much everybody's a knockout puncher, so I'm not worried about his power, you know, and I'm just going to go in there and focus on me.
And what about his loss to Ray Beltran? Since his loss, I believe he changed trainers. Are you concerned with that? Does that concern you at all?
No, I'm not concerned. I just hope that, you know, the best Mason Menard, you know, comes. I don't want, you know, any excuses about a shoulder or a trainer or anything like that. I just hope that, you know, he's in, you know, the best shape possible, and you know, everything's going great for him in camp.
Now, what weakness do you see in his game?
You know, come May 11th, I'll show the world.
Yeah. Now, also someone else fighting this weekend, Ryan Garcia, another very young, talented up-and-comer. What do you think about his upcoming fight?
I'm not really familiar with the guy he's fighting, but you know, I wish him the best. I hope he comes out victorious, and he looks good doing it. Yeah.
Now, you guys have a lot of history together, and in the amateurs. Earlier, you did talk about, you know, you guys talking to Golden Boy about maybe someday making a fight happen. Do you think that would happen sooner than later?
I don't know. We're both on the fast track as of right now, so we never know. We might be 2021, and it might be a big fight. I don't know, or it might be sooner. You know, I'm not counting that out. If it happens.
Now, what do you think about him kind of saying he wants that fight with Gervonta Davis?
I mean, I don't blame him for saying that. You know, he's a young, hungry fighter, and you know, he's calling out the best. Why not? You know, he's calling out champions in his weight class. He didn't only call out Tank. He called out, you know, all the champions, and I respect him for that. Now,
you said you are on a fast track, and last year you fought, I believe, 7 times. So how many times are you hoping to fight this year?
Well, I would love to fight 7 times again, but you know, it's very hard, you know, getting fights. So you know, we're just gonna take one fight at a time. You know, we'll start with May 11th.
Yeah, and lastly, what do you have to say to all your fans?
Just tune in May 11th. You know, just watch me, because I'm gonna put on a great show.
Oh, and also sorry, I forgot. When do you think you will sign with Floyd Mayweather?
You said I was signing with Floyd Mayweather.
Or when, if you want to.
I don't know. We focus on May 11th.
Yeah. Thank you.